Thanks, Darren and Jill. I am very much looking forward to watching you guys wrestle alligators, and my money is on Jill. Now, while the Kinders are in Colorado, I want to take you a little bit east on a journey to Ohio. Now, the Buckeye State isn't known for its OHV opportunities, but I have found one destination that is very much open. And when I say open, I mean it in the best possible way. About an hour southwest of Columbus on I-70 and Ohio Highway 22 lies a pleasant wooded area that has become the premier riding spot for hundreds of miles. Perry State Forest, a green land of trails and wide open adventure.
Perry is the only open riding area in the state of Ohio. You can go do whatever you want, go off trail, hill climb, go through the creeks, whatever, just whatever you want to do, you can do it. There is 22 miles of marked trails, and I wouldn't even begin to know. I'd say maybe 100 of unmarked. You can just go anywhere.
This is a unique riding area in the state of Ohio. Besides the trails, the grade elevation changes, it is also the only scramble area in the state of Ohio, which makes it totally unique.
The densely forested area of Perry is a wonderland of twists and turns, very different from many trail systems in the Mountain West. Instead of pines, you're greeted by black cherry and sugar maple trees with plenty of water features to spice up the experience.
My favorite part of the ride is the waterfall. I love it. It's beautiful. And every time it changes. It depends on how much water there is, and it just changes every time.
Ohio has an interesting history when it comes to OHV access. Out west, we're used to having plenty of public trails open at any given time, with a sort of constant threat of closure looming overhead. Ohio experienced a similar balance for many decades, but it ended in a much more dramatic fashion.
In the 60s and the early 70s, all Ohio State property was open unless posted closed. Ohio was one of the first states that changed the law to closed unless posted open. Caught everybody by surprise. This particular riding area was given to us because it was an abandoned strip mine. It was what they considered not good land. Though it's amazing over time, different places we've ridden have been given to us because it wasn't that good. And then after we ride it for 15 or 20 years, it turns out to be the best place in the whole world.
But today isn't just about the ride. My guides are members of the volunteer Perry Forest Trail Maintenance Crew. Water and life abound in ecosystems like this, and so the trails are in constant need of TLC. The Ohio Department of Natural Resources were doing their best to keep trails cleared, but riders decided to pitch in and keep every route open to visitors.
We went to the ODNR and talked to them about the trails that weren't maintained, and they suggested that maybe we could help them out. So we formed a crew, and right now we have about 36 members. We have about, I'd say 12 that are really active in it, like every day.
From windstorms, rain, mud, it takes a lot. You just gotta stay. We're here 8 hours every week, at least 8 hours or more.
And those volunteer hours have paid off in more ways than one. The group's constant presence is a reminder to off-roaders that trails need constant upkeep. And without volunteers, clubs, and rider organizations, they can disappear all too easily. Even in Ohio, trail closure is an issue. Ideas have actually been thrown around to close and reclaim Perry, leaving Ohio riders to travel all the way to West Virginia for adventure. An open house was held just last week to discuss this very matter. So even here, there is no sure thing when it comes to motorized recreation. It's a similar fight out west. In both cases, riders clubs and land access organizations like the Blue Ribbon Coalition are key in keeping areas open. The more public involvement they have, the more likely you'll be able to take your kids and grandkids on that favorite family trail.
VRC had always been seen as a West Coast organization. It's seen as one of the valuable tools in the toolbox. And now that there's been some outreach for board members from the Midwest and East Coast and beyond, that we can start doing some things to spread the word.
It's interesting how different and yet how similar the riding experience can be no matter where you're exploring. The details may vary, but the joy you get from hitting a new trail is always the same. And here at Perry Forest, you don't even have to stick to the trails. It's an area worth discovering and worth saving.
We get people from Indiana, we get people from all over Ohio.
We have little kids riding. I mean, that's what it's all about. People having fun, kids out here enjoying themselves.
This is the best. This is the best. And as much as I enjoyed riding in a side-by-side today, I'd rather have my DRZ here right now.
And that is the great thing about riding areas like Perry. Dirt bike, ATV, side-by-side, it does not matter. Everyone is welcome. If you want to find out more information about Perry Forest, you can check out the Ohio Division of Forestry or, of course, AYLTV.com. I'm Stephen Heumann. We got to take a commercial break, but coming up, Chad Booth is going to show you a fifth wheel that will put your house to shame. And of course, Darren and Jill are going to pick up some alligators. Keep it here on AYL. Hey guys, if you liked that video, you're going to want to watch all of our other AYL videos. You're going to want to like it, you're going to want to share it, and you're going to want to subscribe, right? See all the buttons right here? This is what you're going to want to do, right? Click on them, because we have some really cool videos, all kinds of behind the scenes stuff, bloopers of Alicia crashing and stuff.
Why are you going to sell me out like that, Stephen?
So you want to click all of these things and subscribe to our channel, because At Your Leisure is awesome, and we'll see you here for more videos.